This old guy DIY video has to do with the potential downside of shooting starlings off of a high dollar bird feeder. So this bird feeder is for bluebirds, and it has a bunch of mealworms in there. And the starlings have been tearing these things up. Today I'm at the house of a hot chick that I know, and she asked me to shoot one of those starlings. So there was one sitting up here on top, and when the door was opened, that one flew away. The one down here acted like, haha, you will not risk shooting this high dollar feeder just to get me and save some money on mealworms. So I was looking at him, and he was looking at me, and I thought, Osama bin Starling, you're gonna pay the fee. So I took him out, and he stayed right there, but you can see that I did not have as good an angle as I expected. So yes, I shot through the back of the feeder, and based on that yellow tape, you would be correct to surmise that I may have shot that once in the past. So I'm going to take this thing inside right now. We're going to let it warm up a little bit. I'll patch that spot one more time, but in the meantime, this starling paid the fee. I'll get his carcass out of the way, and we'll let the bluebirds have their feeder back. If you choose to shoot starlings on high dollar feeders, I hope your result is better than mine. As I get old, maybe I'm not quite as accurate as I'd like to think I am. This is what the high-tech Bluebird feeder with the integrated camera looks like after my repair job. So I took the plastic binder like kids use for the spine of a report that we used to turn in school, and I put that on there to make up for the plastic I had shot off. And we just have black Gorilla tape. This is what the back looks like. It's not perfect, but the bluebirds don't seem to mind, so we'll call it good. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and have a great day.